What is going on, guys? Today I'm visiting my favorite antique shop, the Niagara Emporium, and now I don't even have to leave my house to do it. And get this, any of you watching this video can shop from them as well from their newly launched eBay page. So I thought it'd be fun to do a bit of a review of their eBay page and kind of walk through it like I would walk through the shop. So let's take a look and see what they have. So if you like what you see in this video, I'll have the link to their page in the description and definitely check them out. Looks like the name they're going with is Collectible Finds, but they've changed it a couple times, so better keep it now that I'm making the video. So let's just take a look and see what they have. And since I know my viewers are mainly comic fans, I figure we'd start with some of that stuff. This is something I definitely wish I had, this Mego Batman figure from the 1970s still in the box. I love any old Batman stuff. It's a little on the pricey side, but for something like that that's so hard to find, worth the price, I would say. And they have a bunch of these DC Direct 1/6 scale action figures, so these are really cool. There's a Heath Ledger Joker, you have Batman, Robin of course, looks like there are a couple Batmans. I really like that Wonder Woman, and I want to take a closer look at this Catwoman right here because I know a lot of people really love that classic Jim Balent Catwoman. And just look at that gorgeous figure, guys. And that's a good one. And then they also have the more modern Catwoman, the one that you would find in like the 2000s stuff. And that one is also really dope as well. And look at that Two-Face. Man, these things are so cool. I wish I could collect these, but I definitely do not have the room for stuff like that. And they have some of these DC Direct Long Halloween Batman action figures. I absolutely love these. You have Batman and his rogues done in the classic style of Tim Sale. And there you have the Two-Face, Mad Hatter. This one's a little bit harder to find, I guess. And of course, the Joker. Just look at that, guys. That is a great action figure. And they did have a Catwoman, but it looks like someone already snatched that one up. So guys, if you are interested in these, get on it. They are going fast. And a couple more 1/6 scales. We have the Joker, and it looks like he would pair nice with the Harley Quinn that they also have right here. Gorgeous action figures, guys. These are so cool. I wish I had the space for stuff like this, but maybe some of you guys do. So if you guys are into any of this stuff, this is the place to check out. And they do have some comic books, nothing crazy. This Marvel Hercules comic doesn't look like much, but it's actually the UK price variant, and some people actually really like to collect those. And let's do a complete 180 away from comics and nerd stuff. And what do we have here? It's actually a phone. Very interesting. And they have video games as well, of course, and look at that, they have a copy of Lego Island on the PC. That's a game I've seen so many people play online, and it looks so bad, but honestly, I've always kind of wanted to play it. I don't know. And then they have some Barbie dolls. I'm seeing a Grand Theft Auto Vice City strategy guide. Guys, there's a signed Spider-Man monster truck. Get a load of that. It's a copy of SimCity 3000. That's a great game. And then you have a copy of The Sims. That is also a great game that I played a lot. And it definitely hasn't aged that great compared to some of the newer ones, but still a lot of fun. This game holds a lot of memories for me. They really do have a little bit of everything at this shop. I really like this Harley Davidson one. That one's actually really cool. I just love that outfit that she has on. And they have Star Wars stuff. There's a cute little set of Grogu action figures, and oh my god, I just cannot escape this lady. I swear, this lady has been haunting the Isles of Ollie's for years now, and It's a real mystery why nobody wants this action figure. And since this is an antique shop, we have to look at some old dishes. So let's take a look at some of these old dishes that they have, and this is a very nice set of some old plates. I did one video at this antique mall a while ago, and I was mainly showing kind of the comics and the action figures, and people were like, why aren't you showing more antiques? So here you go, here are your antiques, your old dishes. And I think these are called video discs. They're definitely before my time, but we have Star Wars from 1977, before George Lucas destroyed his own movies. But if you're a Trekkie, don't worry, they still got you covered. And if you're a fan of Jane Fonda's workout, don't worry, they definitely got you covered. So these are cool. And of course they have some DVDs. We love physical media here on this channel. So definitely keep buying physical media where you can. You can't really find it in the store much, so eBay and places like that are where you're gonna get it. And to go along with the old dishes, they also have a wide selection of old lamps and lampshades, and I gotta admit, this is not something I'm interested in, but some of these are actually pretty cool. And to kind of clash with the fancy old dishes, they have some of these novelty drinking glasses, like there's this Hershey's one, this 7-Up one that's upside down, that's kind of cool, and this Budweiser eagle-shaped beer stein. I just thought that was a statue of an eagle at first. So they have a lot to drink out of, but how about something to out of? Well, here you got this fancy old pipe. Oh, and check that out, guys. They have an old gumball machine. That is crazy. That's awesome, guys. And that is something I would not even give to my worst enemy, but for whatever reason you are curious in Dianetics, give these guys your money and not Scientology, please. That's all I have to say. So, moving on, more lamps. These ones are actually really cool. This is something I would actually buy if I had a lot of money and an interest in old lamps, because get a load of this, guys. I really like that with the spider webs and the flowers. Really, really neat. And they have some cartoon plushies. Looks like they have the full Simpsons family. And this is also something I would buy if I had more money and more interest in old glassware. These Pepsi stained glass style tumblers. I have a bit of a confession to make, guys. I am a bit of a Pepsi addict. But you know what? At least I'm not addicted to Coke. And these Pepsi glasses would make me feel so classy. Anyways, moving on. I think we're gonna round out the video with a bit of a prayer. And you guys might be thinking, Celia, you don't really seem like the praying type. And you would be correct about that, but there's just something about this prayer box right here that has me feeling inspired. And the amount of people that tell me I need Jesus, I feel like we need to take a look inside this prayer box, guys. So let's take a look. And oh, it looks like someone left a little note in there. Let's see what it says. Whoa! Y'all are freaks. What? Naughty themes in porcelain. I pay from $20 to $500 and finder's fees. Figurals, mugs, ashtrays, flippers, figurines, playfully kitsched to elegantly erotic. Whoa, y'all are too much. Okay. I think that's enough for today, guys. So thank you again for watching. Shout out to the Niagara Emporium Antique Mall, or collectible finds, whatever they're going by now. The link will be in the description. You guys are the best, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.